I'm gonna be really honest with you. Most renters never hear the real reason they keep getting denied. They think it's just whatever pre-generated document experience spit out at them, telling them why their credit doesn't match. Or that the laughable 3 times the rent rule was a mountain too high for their wallet to climb. No, you're knocking on a steel door. What do I mean by a steel door? Your story is meant to be heard by human ears. How do you think your neighbor down the street, the one who's unemployed with poor credit, made it into their 3-bedroom townhome? Or myself, a mom of 3, who finally learned that the housing system was strategically aligned for property owners to cash in while we cry. No, it's not your credit. It's not your income. It boils down to a powerful workflow that I personally use, and it revolves around one main principle that forever changes how you see your application. In order to know the housing approval workflow, let's analyze what you've been doing wrong to get denied. So we can see how you've been prioritizing. Because a paycheck-to-paycheck lifestyle is rooted in instability. A mere 44% of Americans are able to handle a $1,000 emergency without going into debt. So no wonder we immediately preface the lady in the leasing office with, "Hey, before you look at my application," because confidence is depleted after repeated rejections, which is almost guaranteed by applying to those cookie-cutter complexes that require 4 times the rent. So we wake up, we stare at the U-Haul backing into the nice homes down the street, and wonder if we'll ever have a space that truly reflects who we are. Each day feels like a Groundhog Day nightmare, scrolling through social media, watching others thrive in beautiful spaces, while we are still trapped in a never-ending cycle of frustration. But wait, before you spiral into the abyss, let's flip the script. Step 1, target the right landlords. This is where most people lose months without realizing it. I did too. I kept applying to the rent-a-home sites like apartments.com. Instead, switched to searching private listings, Craigslist, Facebook Marketplace, Nextdoor. Look for posts with real human language. Avoid automated corporate templates. Private landlords actually read your emails. They look at your documents by hand. They'll meet with you. They'll work with you. So if you want to get approved as fast as I did, stop applying to every big-name apartment complex. Reach out to friends, family, or colleagues who may know landlords. That's where your approval window is. On the note of being resourceful, step 2 is the one no one talks about publicly. It's the gate-kept cornerstone to the 5-step workflow that I personally trained myself to do. Step 2, create approval-aligned documents. I'm saying this calmly and clearly because it's important you understand the principle, not just the blueprint. Remember, before this video, you assumed that your neighbors on the other side of the tracks were just the upper-class applicants who never even had a bad hair day. But what if I told you? Some crack the system by understanding this key principle. Private landlords simply want stability. They don't look at your income the way you look at your income. They look for consistency, predictability, and alignment. When I learned how to use Adobe Acrobat the right way to align my documents, everything changed. My income story finally made sense on paper. It matched what landlords expected. It passed digital verification systems, and suddenly, approval started happening. But here's the hush-hush part. This step is way too detailed to put on YouTube. And for obvious reasons, I created a full walkthrough on a private, uncensored platform. There, I teach the exact corporate identical formatting I designed step by step. Your key to application approval is linked below for early access. Combine the blueprint and the information in the next 3 steps and imagine yourself finally deleting those house hunting apps. Step 3, strategic communication. This is a step that makes landlords go from ignoring you to calling you back. Most renters introduce themselves in ways that accidentally lower their credibility, oversharing their struggle before showing their strength. And even landlords judge instantly. Take Star. She makes enough monthly to cover $1,200 in rent. Her biweekly pay locks her in at $2,800 a month. On paper though, most apartments would consider her a risk, stating she does not meet the 3-time income requirement. But let's be real for a moment. Do the workers in the leasing office even make that income? Anyway, the private landlord sees an ambitious, motivated tenant who wants a secure home base to grow from. Remember, as long as they see stability, your story is as good as you tell it. That is where AI-enhanced communication comes in. I trained ChatGPT to use my exact renter type to make a precise dialogue to back up the reason to approve me. Most people do not know why they receive immediate denial. The 4 main piles your application lands in are low-income hustler, future income increase, bad credit, and work under the table. If you're ready to train AI with the precise prompts that repaint your story, take the short quiz below to find out how landlords see you. And then you instantly get the landlord-ready script tailored to your situation. It's completely free. What happens after you submit your approval-aligned financial story, communicate to the private landlords, and reserve a tour for your new crib? Well, step 4, apply and meet like a business person. Your well-meaning mom who told you to just be confident may not know that confidence is evidence-based, not just mindset. As Newell of Knowledge boldly said, you don't feel confident yet because you don't have the evidence of having done it before. Don't blame yourself for approaching landlords as a desperate renter. I mean, in this economy, but once you have the experience of speaking with confidence and boldly answering difficult pushback, your entire energy shifts. Private landlords respect people who present themselves like they already belong in the home. So when you apply, be the easiest person to approve. Short emails, confident tones, landlords want stability. Show them that you are that stability. Okay, so you found a private property owner, communicated as a stable tenant, toured the home, applied with your line documents, you're in the touchdown zone. Step 5, the financial seal. A first month, last month, and security deposit instantly overrides a lot of hesitation. I've seen this work for every renter type. Low income, side hustlers, cash workers, people rebuilding credit. This is the best part about eliminating all those declined application fees. The math is astounding. If you have the savings, even a little, this is your leverage. This is how you outshine applicants who look better on paper. If you're still watching, you're not just casually browsing. You're someone who's been carrying the weight of repeated denials, and you're still trying. I want to say this gently. You will not be stuck forever. I remember the day I got my approval email. I dropped to my knees on my living room floor and I just cried. The system makes you feel like you're the problem, when really, the steel door you are banging on for help will never open. You're not broken. The system is unforgiving. Once you understand the steps, align your documents correctly, you communicate the right way, understand the principle, everything shifts. And that's why I'm here, to expose the full workflow that TikTok only gives you a little glimpse of. Your next steps are clear. Take the free quiz in the description and get your personalized landlord script instantly. The approval aligned document method. The early access link is also below. Subscribe, because I cannot wait for the moment you message me with a picture of your new keys.